Well, good morning. Today is Thursday, and we're just wrapping up our tour of Amsterdam. And we had a great walking tour the other day, and it's in the morning. And we just found out last night that actually we're still not on the boat yet, the river boat. We have two more nights that we're going to be in different hotel. Actually, we're taking the bus to what was the name of the place again that we're taking the bus to?
Cologne, Germany.
Well, we're in Germany. Cologne, Germany. Oh, thank you. It's my wife background. Gail's in the background. And so we're taking the bus there, but we're going to be spending two more nights in a hotel over there before we get on the river boat. We want to get on the river boat. That was part of the big trip. And, I'm going, well, I'm going, well, it is what it is. And it was really interesting. I was a scripture verse I was looking at. Proverbs 16:9 says this: the heart of the man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. So we've got this great plan, but God's going to determine our steps. And this morning, even though we're a little disappointed, we want to get on that boat. We will get on it. But the thought came to be to expect the unexpected. And I felt pretty good about that. Yeah, yes, Lord, you're planning this step. Our plans may not be your plans, but I trust your plans. And God, I'm okay. I'll just expect the unexpected. I was feeling kind of puffed up about that thought, to be honest. And then we had breakfast this morning with two couples, neat couples, and their luggage did not make it with them. In fact, they're coming to the tail end of their vacation. They've been all these other places, but they don't have their luggage. And both couples, and they handled it very well. And I got to thinking, God, would I handle it that well? I mean, the verse again. I'll read the verse. The heart of the man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. Well, that's pretty good, but at least we have our luggage. Would I still feel good about that passage if our luggage didn't come with us? Or how about this? To expect the unexpected. And now I'm going, what if that happened to Gail and I? We didn't have our luggage with us. Would I still feel so confident? Well, Lord, you got a plan. Your plan may not be our plan, but that's okay. And would I still say, but Lord, you got a plan so we can expect the unexpected? Well, we can. And the unexpected things are going to be happening on this trip. But at least we got our luggage. What if we did not have our luggage? What if we did not have our health? So that's a lesson Lord's teaching me today. But I still hope we keep our luggage with us. All right. We're on our way to Cologne, Germany. And I'll do a report, little insights when we get there. All right, Chaplain John out. And this is going to be, we're starting our third day of our European trip. European vacation. Sounds like a movie. Okie dokie. Bye-bye. See, I'm going to talk this loud so
right.
It reaches that.
Me too.
Okay. Hey, we're in Cologne, Germany. We just got done with a tour by Oliver. And Oliver, Cologne is such a German name, isn't it? I can understand why they call this Cologne. Is that right?
Oh no.
No.
No, sir.
No, sir. What is it? What's it called?
Cologne is called Köln. With this umlaut, the second letter is an U.
Oh, no.
And you don't have U's or A's or U's in English. That's why we have the Cologne as a translation for the real city's name, which is Köln.
Köln.
Very well.
Yeah.
And after a couple of Kölsch beers, it's getting
Oh,
better.
that was the next thing I was going to say.
Sorry.
Because really, no, that's all right. Because what we do, we have to have a beer here, don't we?
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's the best thing to do in
Not
town.
a chocolate.
No,
Don't go to the chocolate.
Chocolate it's very famous in town, but it's not very typical for this town. So do go to a brew house and drink a Kölsch.
Okay.
In Köln, you drink Kölsch. And after a couple of Kölsch beers, the umlaut is getting better and better. Trust me.
Oh, hey, this is going to be the best part of my trip video here.
I
now,
hope so.
we are in front of what now?
You see the Cologne Cathedral, but it's almost impossible to get the whole thing on camera due to the height. It's more than 500, or let's say almost 500 feet, not more than 500 feet. 157 meters tall. Third tallest church in the world.
Wow. Now, the one thing we've learned from your tour, man, when people start building, they get it done right away, don't they?
No, sir.
And now you're going to have to tell us about Mrs. Schneider. you know her, you heard about her since a little kid.
Yeah. There's a long poem about Mrs. Schneider.
Yes.
Everybody knows it in town.
Tell us
Mrs.
about
Schneider.
Yes.
Chased the little gnomes.
The little
away.
gnomes.
Little dwarves
Yes.
were doing all the work.
She chased them.
Yeah.
And they
For
did all the
centuries.
work.
For centuries. For
Centuries.
generations. Nobody had to lift a finger.
Didn't have to
all the work needed to be done was done by little dwarves, not the seven dwarves mind. It's a local bunch of dwarves, and they were working. The good old days, you could laser down 24/7. All the work needed to get done.
And they would do it at night.
Gnomes.
They would do it at night when we're sleeping. All the stuff would get
That's
done.
it. Nobody had ever seen.
Then
this was
why
the
did
problem.
Mrs. Schneider do this?
She wanted to find out who's working at night, who had been doing all this work all the time. So she scattered peas. You saw her.
Yeah.
You remember.
Yeah.
She scattered peas on the stairs to the basement. At night, the little gnomes running up and down there. They slipped, fell down, hurt themselves. This had been her plan. She meant to do this. She meant to hurt the little gnomes or whoever was doing the work. So she could come down, could see them. So she saw them, but for the last time too. First time, last time, because they left. They fled. They went to other German towns, helped other Germans. We had to work ourselves. From one day to the other, we had to work ourselves. And this didn't go well.
It didn't go well.
600 years for the cathedral would have never happened with the little gnomes.
Oh yeah, they would have gotten it done. No, serious. No, that's really funny because you were showing us around about this takes this, and that's the big joke. But you will see. No, we don't see it here, but you'll see scaffolding, and that is constant. Why is that constant?
Never ending scaffolding. Most of the stones were using soft stones, chalk stones. East side mostly chalk. Here different kind of sandstones. But all the stones, they crumble away like nothing. They fall apart. Rain is raining at the moment. At least a drizzle, wind, rain, air pollution, pigeons, like the droppings of the birds. Different moss forms and plants that grow on and in between the stones. The stones are being harmed. And if you zoom in on the canopy above the statue there, at the base, you see that pieces broke off. They crumble away. You can't clean it, you can't repair it, you can't glue the missing things back on. Most of the stones, not all of them, but most of them can't be cleaned, so they have to be replaced. We're rebuilding the church. Year by year, decade by decade. There will never be an end to it. 8 million euros every year just for the maintenance work.
Now this cathedral this cathedral, okay, is famous because we can come and maybe see the bones of who? I mean, the three kings.
The Magi.
The Magi are here. They're right in this place, aren't they?
If I'm going to be famous now,
all right.
I'm on a video now.
All right, yeah, you
I
are.
I have to show you the flag because I'm a proud local. You have 3 crowns on top, and they stand for the 3 holy kings. By the way, never really officially made holy. They're not holy in the Catholic Church. They're not saints.
They're not.
They were not 3, by the way. Matthew mentioned them, one gospel, but they were referred to as magicians. Wise man is a better name. So the king name is not in the Bible. They were not holy, and not 3. It could have been 15 magi with 3 gifts. They brought 3 gifts. But be it as it may, kings or magi, doesn't matter, 3 or 15, we have at least 3 of the skeletons up in the church.
Right here, you got to come just to know, boy, we're on holy ground. No, they're not
holy. They're not holy. But nonetheless very important.
Wow.
Without the Magi, this would have been built. This church was built only to have a good enough house for relics that important as the Magi.
Now, okay, those are my notes. We're almost done, aren't we? Anything, just in a minute or two, you want to share about where we're at right now, or coming to your land or something?
I would say, if you come to this town at least, drink a beer.
All right.
This is the best thing you could do in this town. In the brew houses, you sit on big tables amongst other people. Very easy to get into contact. It's so easy to get to know people in this town. The people in this town and in the rest of Germany in general are very open, tolerant people, very easy to access. And the beer helps too, you know.
This is so good. Okay, I want to tell you how I wrap up. See, I call this YouTube Chaplain Chat.
Right.
And when you email me, when I get it all down, I'll get it to you. Yeah, and you're going to be famous
Oh, it's
now.
open.
Yeah.
And everybody access it.
And so how I'm going to do this, I'm going to say I want to thank you folks for watching, and I want to thank you for being on and UC Chaplain Chat, but not yet. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm
Here's
ready.
the wrap up.
Yeah.
I want to thank you guys for watching, and Oliver, thank you for being on.
It was an honor. Again.
Thank you for being on.
Chaplain Chat.
Yeah! Okay.
I'm honored.
Wow.
So, I didn't get the last part.
No, that's-
we need to
That's
cut it.
okay.
Oh.
No. It's
You're not
fine.
cutting
Thank
it?
you.
You're not cutting it?
Oh, no.